It's time now for the Peter Channel Sign Off News and Slate by May 23rd, 2016. And just before the Peter Channel signs off tonight, a summary of news and on this late by I'm Peter Wiggins. I have news and on top story at 11 o'clock is in Detroit. We're eager to move on from the Democratic primary race. Hillary Clinton turned down an invitation to meet Senator Bernie Sanders, and also she mocked Donald Trump's business record and immigration plan. Federal prosecutors are investigating campaign contribution of Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe and what they consider to be the suspicious personal finances part of the Republican Treasury probe that has lasted for more than a year, according to two sources. The head of security for TSA, Kelly Hogan, has been removed from his position after hearing about the agency's management, the House Oversight Committee said. Veterans Affairs Secretary Robert McDonald, who under pressure to be more transparent about how the VA measures wait times for veteran care on Monday, said the government should be more like Disneyland. At a near, the second Baltimore police officer to stand trial on the Frederick case was found not guilty of all charges connected to Gray's death last year. Hanoi and Vietnam. The United States and Vietnam have reached an agreement that say the Peace Corps set up English language training programs. A series of coordinating explosions that brought the two Syrian governments strongholds Monday in the coastal cities that touched us at Jaffa, killing at least 70 people according to state media. And Egypt terrified that has crashed into the Mediterranean did not swerve and change direction before it disappeared, an Egyptian official said. Kim Jong-un is looking into North Korea's more experienced technocrats who narrowly escaped being purged to revive the economy due to the face of punishment and international sanctions. New Jersey lawmakers that have reached a deal on Monday about Al City, the once bustling gambling mecca that has been teetering on the edge of bankruptcy for months. San Francisco federal experts said on Monday that a total investigation found no evidence of systematic political bias and selects of the news presented second election in that called Trending Topics. Senator Bob Corker said he declined invitation during President Obama's two-day this week called the busy congressional schedule. In the West Region, two plane incidents are about to say right Monday morning, one of the Whitfield about a fire plane crash that left 5 people dead. Okay, take a look at local news. Although Massachusetts gas prices fell 2 weeks ago, they spiked back up 8 cents this week according to the AAA Northeast survey. As of Monday, the survey reported an average price for a gallon except served. Regulars visited $2.25 as opposed to recent low of $2.70 at the spot. The SPAC mortars can still consider themselves lucky at the time being as the current price of Massachusetts is still 3 cents below the national average, and the state's average price last year was $2.66. The state office of Inspector General recommended that officials in Norfolk, Ashland, and Sherwood investigating contracts with an outside consultant to determine whether the companies were double billed for services for the town's health department. The Fox Municipal Commission is stored in hundreds of store tools, weapons that kids have given to the basement storage at Harvard University, B2B Museum of Archaeology and Ethology. Mansfield was the evidence of Mansfield residents, painters, and appreciation of veterans looked no further in the South Governor 3 and 5 fluid veterans at Mansfield Field of Honors. Norfolk, a 17-year-old boy, was robbed at knife over while riding a car for shot suddenly up with 3 of the teenagers one he was friendly with. Attleboro police said that the victim of a stabbing over the weekend was assaulted because one of the assailants accused the man of knocking over his 11-year-old son in a football game. Now, however, the finance committee is working into the funding bid of the fields that school officials saw as a first step toward the goal of an artificial turf upgraded Pope Field. Boston and Massachusetts State Prison may have been charged with threatening to kill President Barack Obama. Alex Hernandez was charged Monday with 2 counts that threatened to kill and inflict body harm upon the president. Federal agents launched investigation about Trevor after Hernandez, an inmate at the Old Colony Correctional Center in Broadwater, alleged told an inmate he wanted to kill the president in a lone wolf star attack. The 31-year-old Hernandez said he wanted to become a Virginia holy war, get false travel to documents and flee the country after the attack. Providence Brown, a Providence man, was pleaded guilty to his role in slaying and the dismemberment of the Crest man who was married was found last summer on the waters off Rhode Island, Massachusetts. In a battle for control of the Los Angeles Times, Tribune published to help protect investors looking to be like winners while a massive newspaper company may walk away empty-handed. Once combined, the new era's capital will be more than twice the size of the close of publicly traded rabble by assets. Sports Authority they plan to close all stores, set the launch and so reported on business sales this week according to court documents. New York global stock markets edged lower while short-dated U.S. Treasury yields new 2-month rise and month. The as investors waited possibly to the U.S. The stocks now is down 8.1 points at 17.92.93. SP 5 down 4.20 points at 2,048.44, and Nasdaq down 3.7 points at 4,765.78. A fossil from a newly discovered animal that didn't look like it is supposed to be, given the scientists a window into the evolutionary period just after the West past sensation evident that the planets never know. Something strange has happened across the oceans of coral reefs. Weaver and fisheries collapsed. Octopus and multiplied like mad. So did the perceive Wiggins and the imaginary and made land too. The situation of the solar system suggests that science against the science of many asteroids are inaccurate. Life on Earth may own its existence incredibly powerful. Storms that erupted in the sun long ago. New studies suggest potentially frequent solar eruptions could have warmed the planet enough to take life and to take root and provide vital energy. According to the news, nearly 5% of terminally ill cancer patients fully understood their progress. Monday, still stress must help these debilitating symptoms and hill clones are tough to treat. Also, at class patients, new research shows. Many of those white plasmas are abundant cells, and they age may have increased risk of develop Alzheimer's disease, new studies suggest. Evidence from Zika and Ray in the Washington region. In West Bridgewater on 24 in the North Bad side of World 6. Monday after the serious surgery, New York 16. They called for the med flight, and it was a very serious accident. Emergency personnel was on the scene for some time for recon. At least one delay, maybe two, was close to an extended amount of time. Peter Children's Arms now, 11:06 p.m. on this late Monday night, and it's time off a travel report. Let's study off down in Rhode Island. It's Lincoln and I was about with the Ocean State, 95 minutes southbound side. Stop and go from Cody Street in Churn all the way at the South Main Street in Churn. 44 in the eastbound side, Little Slope and Carbon all the way to Route 3 in Plymouth. Route 28 southbound side, Little Slope to the Baldwin Watery. Southeast Expressway has southbound side, stop and go for the Pike all the way down from the Dorchester Mass Fargo to the westbound side. So from Southeast Expressway all the way to also back tolls 120 in the northbound side, Little Slope and Highland Street in Needham. 495 of both ends of Little Slope, Route 2 in Wilton. 495 of the northbound side, Little Slope and 3 Tewksbury. 95 minutes southbound side, the Little Slope around Route 101 in Hampton, New Hampshire. Main turnout in the northbound side, Little to the Curry main stretch, and main turnout in the northbound side, Little after 302 in Gray, Maine. But Vermont, New Hampshire, main highways are Lincoln Gate, down in Connecticut, 91 in the southbound side, a little slow, just around. Wallingford stretch, 95 in the northbound side, Little from Bridgeport to Stafford. Stop and go on the Mary Parkway through the Westport stretch, and stop and go traffic on the Mary Parkway in the northbound side from Stafford all the way at the Norwalk. 95 at the northbound side, a little slow around the Bridgeport to Stafford stretch. At New York, 278, 95 on the eastbound side, and the southbound side, a little slow after 278 in the Bronx. Lance Expressway, the eastbound side, a little slow at 678 in the Bronx. West Side Highway and FDR Drive, a little slow at the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. FDR Drive and southbound side, so from Harmon at Midtown Manhattan. Midtown Tunnel, slow both ends, and George Washington Bridge, the Lincoln and all tunnels are looking good. But otherwise, highways about with New York City are looking good, and 95 and the Jersey Turnpike also Woodbridge Central just after 287. 95 at the northbound side just round now. Edison stretch before the 287. But highways and byways of New Jersey are looking good. But the New Jersey Turnpike, it's a little slow just around. Route 33 in East Windsor and Garden State Parkway to southbound side, Little Route 195 in Asbury Park. But highways and byways of New Jersey are looking good. New York State Freeway in the northbound side, Little north of Kingston, but it's looking good from New York all the way down for Erie. 199 in the northbound side, Little before Niagara Falls in New York State. I-80 on the westbound side, Little on Lock Haven. And highways and byways of Pennsylvania are looking good, and 79 on both ends, Little slow before 476 downtown. And highways and byways of Baltimore to DC are looking good with their own slow spot at 395 on the northbound side, Little slow and the capital section of Washington, D.C. Alright, look at that MBTA alerts at 11:09 p.m. Subway system is looking good on the commuter rail Looking good on a fairy tale, looking good. Peter Chillin New Times out 11:10 p.m. on this late Monday night. And it's time now for a weather report and latest radar shows some spotty rain showers stretching around. Amherst eruption stretching it down, jumping and up and in. Norwood County and curving it down for where and then Amherst and the number line of rain showers from Hudson, Massachusetts down for Worcester and stretching it on east central and eastern parts of Connecticut and down for western Connecticut. And covered a bunch of lines on from Montauk all the way down for Islip and down to Hempstead. And the rain showers stretch all the way off the Jersey Shore and some spotty rain showers from 7 to New York and down for the Jersey and down for 7 Delaware and covered much of Baltimore and Washington, D.C. area. And some spotty rain showers around Harrisburg and east central Pennsylvania and northeastern parts of Pennsylvania. And not a rain showers from southern Pennsylvania down for western Maryland and the northwestern portions of Virginia and central portions of West Virginia, Norfolk, Charleston, West Virginia. Patchy rain showers around Virginia stretch. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, we're going to have some slight change of showers at 2 a.m. Clouds got about 51 degrees. And cold winds became a red. Northeast wind 5 miles a minute at chance pace to 20%. Tuesday, change of showers and thunderstorms made between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. Patch fog before 9 a.m. was. Clouds got about 65 degrees. And northeast wind 3 to 7 miles at chance pace to 30%. New rain amounts less than 10 minutes. Check time as possible thunderstorms. Tuesday, slight change of showers and thunderstorms before 11 p.m. Patch fog about 1 a.m. was. Most clouds go 51 degrees and not available wind. Chance pace to 20%. Wednesday, patch fog for 7 a.m. was. Saturday, fog clouds coming 85 about 60 degrees. Later, what about? Increase of 5 to 9 miles an hour and shifted at 5 to 8 miles an hour. Thursday, Sunday, most clouds come at 83 about 57 degrees. For Friday, chance of showers, most clouds about 77 about 57 degrees and chance pace to 40%. Saturday, chance of showers between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Parts of the most clouds come at 83 about 61 degrees. And for Sunday, parts of the chance of showers about 82 about 56 degrees and chance pace to 30%. For Memorial Day, parts of the come at 75 degrees. And currently in the north here, it is a overcast skies. It is 60 degrees. Humidity is 65%. 17 above Celsius and PD with a chill. Sun off Tuesday this late. Monday night, May 23rd, 69 period second night. See you tomorrow morning. Right out of time now. It's 11:12. It's 12 after 11 on this late Monday night. And Peter shall be signing out this period second. Good night. With a good Friday. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night.